Okay, let me just mute this. I don't know at what point my microphone is hot as hell. I don't know how to fix it. I know some of y'all who are on headphones, you can't hear it, and if you listen to it on speakers, you can hear it. I'll have to fix it. Part 2, make wellness, fake wellness, you know. It's a whole thing. I hope y'all brought every brain cell you've owned or have owned or currently owned. Round them up. We need them. We need them for the stream. Oh my god. Escape Top Chat Purgatory, replay crew. Make sure you open live chat because we cannot navigate this quagmire of misinformation without the smarties in the chat, because you know I'm not smart enough to be reacting to this stuff. Oh my god, my dog just climbed my arm and stole my chip from my hand. I hate it when that happens. Hello. Kristen and Broken Waffles. Hero! Kate, Molly, World of Brit, hanging out with baby squirrel, waiting on daddy to get off the ship from his underway. That's so exciting. I love that. Hello, Al, howdy hell. Hello. It's not new. It's mostly like kind of the clownery of fake wellness, you know? It's not new. It's just, I don't know. I actually got here early. Also, LMAO chip tax. Yes. Have y'all paid your cheese tax? Have you paid your chip tax to the floofs? Listen, we thought the IRS was wild. Have you met the floofs? Because they will get what they have coming to them, which are all the snacks. Hero! I love that root into being. Hello. Melissa! It's snowing there? I'm jelly. I was sweating earlier. Hey, Shadow. The members and I were running out of time to do the thumbnail, but we got it done. It's very chaotic. It's very make wellness. I feel like it's very on brand for me and for them. There's hello, the unicorn, Brooke Craig riding the unicorn, the spaceship crash landing with fire at the top of the thumbnail, and the science test tubes. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Julie Anderson's been covering Make Wellness. Aaron Bees has been covering Make Wellness. A bunch of other creators have as well. Feel free to drop them in the comment section or in the live chat and let everybody know who's doing the Make Wellness stuff. They are launching in March of next year. I thought they were launching. I wasn't mathing correctly when I was listening to Scotty Hobbs unboxing his $500 worth of cardboard because I didn't add up all the months correctly. They're launching in March of 2025. So that's fun. Before I get into too much trouble, I'm going to play the disclaimer. This is a bop, so if you want to download and help this artist out, it's Ellis Clear My Head. They're on Spotify, so here we go.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget.
I'm gonna have to retime that because I can't end. I mean, I just did, but I want to go all the way to where we normally end off. But this is a longer one because we added the FBI warning that we used to get on every VHS tape that we watched, if you remember VHS tapes. And maybe they're on some DVDs too. Basically, like, we'll slap you if you do something inappropriate with these VHS tapes. And then we added the Blockbuster Be Kind Rewind. So it's just extending our intro that much further. Anyways, hello, I'm DC. I'm an MLM dropout. We do have frequent technical difficulties here. It's just the nature of my streaming game. I was in 2 multi-level marketing companies. I enjoy live streaming more than I love creating videos. And it is what it is. Live chat is the best. I have gotten a lot of value from the live chat in helping me get out. And I can't speak. I've been enjoying the live chat ever since. It makes debunking stuff way better because we've got a few smarties in the chat and just the different perspectives is great. Thumbs downers, you're welcome as well. You've already got an early thumbs downer here. Welcome to Illyria. I hope you know that Make Wellness is a multi-level marketing company, and I hope you enjoy paying $500 for cardboard and having Justin Prince tell you to wait for product. I mean, I think that's great. I think that, that just keeps me warm at night. Just kidding. I'm like sweating and like and like stress. Here we go. Look at that. 2 already? You still my beating heart. What's up? Where is it? What is the right one?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Rip. I have to fix my soundboard. That's okay. We only made it 11 minutes into the video last night. I need to zoom in. I know I keep saying I'm not going to fix problems that I don't break, but I do. And we are, because flippity flop. I have to put her back up here. Hold on. Is this it? We had to zoom in on Brooke because, like, she was too small in the corner, okay? What is the TLDR? Apparently, Make Wellness is the first what is it? I was like, what's the TLDR? They claim that Make Wellness is the first of its kind for the peptides that they offer, except Brooke also admitted that you can buy the peptides at GNC. Not the ones from Make Wellness, but you can buy similar, very, 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 very similar peptides at GNC, which was, we got a good chuckle out of that. What else? Nobody puts Brookie into a corner. What else? Oh, yeah. She is claiming she is some kind of medical professional, but that's in question, in my opinion. She don't touch the poop. Her online presence, because she absolutely is a public figure, is the holistic housewife, and she is a holistic practitioner or something like that. Yes, Aaron, I'll give you. Tori sent me the ingredient labels for all the products. It is hard. And I mean, and I barely speak the one language that I'm supposed to speak, so it's rough here. Oh, I'm sorry, Eloise. I hope that life gets better for you soon. The hair on the left, this is a vibe for sure. Listen, all I wanted when I was a child was to have awful eyesight, because I wanted to wear like glasses from the moment I was in, I don't know, pre-K, and I wanted to have curly hair. That didn't happen. I just got Chewbacca hair, so I love it. Peptides with a purpose, although our graphic design, it doesn't have any of that. How are we getting so many haters on this video when my only title is like, what? Make wellness is fake wellness? What did I even name this stream? Hold on. I don't even know. What? I don't remember what y'all call it. The first bio something. I wish I could remember. I know somebody from Make Wellness is going to be like, you can't even remember what we said? Nope, sure can't. Thumbs downers, hello, hello, hello. So glad you're here. I hope that y'all can figure out how to ask your Lord and Savior Justin Prince. Make Wellness the fake wellness company? Oh, that's why they're pissed. Never mind. Sorry. I didn't mean to chuckle. I mean, I was being sarcastic earlier, and then I forgot to change the title, so like, we're not gonna... Yeah, what is happening? This is their cropping. Brooke couldn't be bothered with post-production, so like, I'm trying to fix it. There we go. Oh my God.
Our Energized. Our Energized is a sachet packet. You add it to water, and you can see here's our fact sheet. Here's our ingredient list.
Okay, so this is Energized. This must be the label before. Stop it right now. Okay, so this is designed. Normally, a graphic designer would put all this together. I'll be down here in the corner for a second. So this is an adulteration of a picture, meaning it shouldn't be this dark. We know it's not that dark because on the website, the box is white. They decided no contrast here, no highlights here. Somebody fucked up. Oh, that's an easy fix. Fine, easy fix. How come we can't read anything on this fun little header over here? Oh, you can. It's a person, and you can totally tell it says Energized. If someone has a hard time differentiating between colors, this is going to be hella hard for them to read. Oh, guess what? This right here, can't read it, but it's very hard to read. Clean, sustained energy without the crash. Where have we heard that before? I don't know. Every other multi-level marketing company ever? Powered by peptides. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, the MLMers are welcome here. You're welcome here. What's not welcome is this awful graphic design. This tangent, okay, that's fun. Why didn't we make this come up into this header? All of these are basically the same size box. This box is the same size as this box, is the same size as this box. I'll move this. Y'all know how I feel about odd numbers, even though hater numbers, that's fine. Like numbers, please get me out of the odd numbers. This size box is essentially the same size as this box. There's no contrast in size. Well, what does the actual information say, DC? I mean, if I could read it, I'd tell you. I wonder if these are different than the Energized that we saw last night. Okay, let's see. Energized. Calm, focused, hydrated, fit, energized. Beam me up, Scotty. All right, let me move all my fuckery somewhere else. I'm going to take myself off screen real quick. All right, so I wonder if there's any difference. Dadgummit. I don't know what's happening, but welcome. I'm going to make Brooke smaller too. Balanced energy blend. 1350. I love to see it. Caffeine, 100 milligrams. That's the same. 1 sachet, there's 30. Good. Mix 1 packet with 8 to 10 ounces of water daily. Could we not have figured out how to size your slides so your Zoom picture doesn't cut off? Milk and lactose free. Good. Okay, we're consistent. We love that. Good job for once. One of these products for once is consistent. Good for you. Good for you, Justin. Here. Here. Put this over in the corner. Okay.
We have a list of never, it's called a never list, which is going to be a never list of ingredients that we will never have.
Yeah, I just feel like sometimes they make mistakes. I'm sure, it's the same. Sometimes they make mistakes with information that's come out, because this video came out not a ton of time before, but sometimes it's not the same. And I was wondering if there is a difference in the percentages that they're sharing, or the ingredients that are listed or something like that.
GMO free. We have a long list that I'll show you at the end of this of stuff that we will never have in our ingredients, but you can take a look and see that,
I hate these letters. I mean, these numbers. God dang. Okay. What is... Okay.
We have a bunch of amazing products in here that are all naturally sourced, well-sourced. And our ingredient list is down to the inactive ingredients. So our transparency is really there. And you can see that our lists are pretty short, and that's important. Okay. The longer the list, the crazier it gets.
What? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I mean, not... Oh, you're just a hater, DC. You just like all those ingredients. That doesn't mean... Just because something has a lot of ingredients doesn't mean that those ingredients are bad for you. Okay? I don't know. Never lists feels very 2017. Yeah. It should have the inactive ingredient list, period. Why is that so important to mention? Oh... Our transparency is there. No amounts listed in proprietary blends. Yep. I wonder, let me just go look back at this. I wonder, correct, the proprietary blend items are not listed. That's fun. Even on the new packaging, none of the proprietary amounts are listed. Interesting. You got anything to say? Anybody make wellness? Oh, why do you care, Anti-MLM? Why do you care about what's in the proprietary blend? You're just trying to take our trade secrets. No, maybe it would be important to know how much of something you're ingesting. Oh, yeah, sometimes that's important for people. Idea. Maybe have less info per slide and make it legible. Sam, that's just your hater mindset talking. Our hater mindset is keeping us from seeing the beauty in these slides. Pro MLM people, I'm being sarcastic because that's one of the reasons that nobody ends up listening to our facts, is because we have too much hate in our hearts to actually, and apparently the hate discredits facts, right? Right. Yep, I'm big on correct dosages. See? Eloise is a pharmacist, and she's raining on the parade, too. How dare you have facts? Hey, Diane. I remember Brooke from when I was in the Make Wellness group. She's something. She is something. And she's also big mad that people are talking about her from her leaving Modere to jump ship to go to Justin Prince's Make Wellness company. So that's delightful.
But you'll see that a lot of our products have different additives to them as far as maybe some vitamins. You'll see that we have specific, like in this one, we have our fatigue fighter peptides, and then it breaks it down.
It breaks it down into a list, not into percentages of what those items are. It's interesting because weren't you saying last night, or wasn't someone in the live chat saying last night, it must have been Amy, that they didn't even come up with the peptides, they just made them make wellnesses by adding vitamins to the peptides that somebody else already came up with? Am I imagining someone was screaming that in the chat last night? Because I feel like if someone was screaming that, it would have been Stephanie or Amy or Sherry or I don't even know if Stephanie's here, but like YouTube's been ghosting Stephanie's comments, and now I'm hyper aware to look for Stephanie's stuff. Oh yeah, Amy did. Facts are only scary if you're the one in the wrong, just saying. Facts are the boogeyman. Yep. You know what the funny thing is? Same thing with the profit and loss statement. If you knew the information, it would either be beneficial to you it by either saving you money or shutting up Anti-MLM. If you could say, actually, I'm not losing any money in multi-level marketing. Take that, Anti-MLM. Cool. Bring us some facts. I'll dance a different dance. I mean, I can only do windshield wipers, but I mean, I will say, okay, you're making some kind of money. Are you making money off of product sales, or are you making money off recruiting? I mean, that would be another question I would have. But even with the facts about the science, if you could show us scientific studies or where science supports the claims you're making about your fun little peptides, send me a link. I would love to read about it, because everything that Brooke is mistaking, I cannot speak today. I'm so flustered. Mistakenly, my bad, mistakenly saying about the science is confusing the people who are not Make Wellness fans. So how come the people who are presenting the information don't have a better grasp on what they need to be sharing? I'm facts, not fuckery. And only ugly jewelry if we're doing fuckery that way. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Totally forgot to bring my headphones into town. Just gonna have the volume turned way down when near people. Live life on the edge, Andy's Web. DC, how are we supposed to trust you? You don't even know how to say mistakenly. It's just, we're having trouble. We're having a little bit of trouble today. The royal we, me and myself. I'm having trouble. All right, Brooke, let's go.
Can actually go out and search different studies, and you will find that there are different support systems and mechanisms to these actual peptides, to these actual ingredients that support outside of what we're already doing here with the product.
When somebody who's a fan of Brooke Craig, and I say this as a representation of an independent contractor inside of Make Wellness, just what am I going to try to say? I don't know. Throwing something out and hoping something sticks. When you're actually listening to what she's saying, what is she saying? That was vague. That was a nothing burger. I'll rewind it 20 seconds. We'll just go back to a minute. There we go.
have specific, like in this one, we have our fatigue fighter peptides, and then it breaks it down. We can actually go out and search different studies, and you will find that there are different support systems and mechanisms to these actual peptides, to these actual ingredients that support outside of what we're already doing here.
I'll ask people who are getting their PhDs in the chat, what is she saying? Cal, thank you for the solidarity, because I apparently shouldn't have YouTube today. What is she saying? Support mechanisms outside of the things that we've created with our peptides, like there's secondary benefits to taking the peptides that y'all didn't create, but you added vitamins to, and you want people to ingest? I can't tell if it's by someone in the company, but it looks like it actually describes the products. This sheet over here? Oh. Let me make you a mod, Amy, so you can link stuff. Hold on. Mods, I'm making Amy a mod so that she can link stuff. I mean, they can link stuff. Amy, I'm sorry. Sorry, Amy. All right, Amy, you're good. You're golden. If you want to link it. Sorry, Amy. Okay.
With the product. So with Energized, we're specifically talking about Energized, but you'll notice that there's whole coffee fruit extract, right? We know that.
So you're gonna, okay.
That is a really clean blend of sustained natural source of energy.
She just said that what you're going to be taking have other benefits. For example, the whole coffee bean extract for the product Energized is going to give us really clean energy. Oh my God. Brooke? Oh my God. This is the vibe. Ellen said, high school history teacher here. She sounds like a student writing an essay who is hoping the endless words will earn just a little credit. It looks so much better than the actual Make Wellness website. Okay, we're gonna Squirrel Trail. Vote 1 if you want a Squirrel Trail. Thumbs downers. What a perfect number. I love it. A perfect 7? Even though we hate odd numbers, let's go. Okay, I'm clicking on the link. Juniper, face, and figure. Interesting. Squirrel Trail. Yeah, we're squirrel trailing. Make Wellness, Peptides in Bozeman. Okay. The building blocks of better health. I mean, your website already works way better than the Make Wellness one. Make Wellness bioactive peptide supplements for juniper, face, plus figure. Synergy with M-Sculpt Neo. Interesting. Safe, effective, elevated. Oh, don't call any numbers. Hold on. Sean is a father, husband, and passionate about fitness, health, and fueling his body with healthy foods and supplements that heal and maintain optimum performance. Sean? Sean has an engineering degree from MSU and MBA from U of M, is a former professional athlete, and trains daily to be healthy and happy. Sean wants to help others set goals, reach goals, get stronger, heal injuries quicker, and live life to the fullest. Sean, maybe rewrite that. Rewrite this. Please hold. I'm just seeing what Sean's menu. Interesting. medical grade skincare, make wellness peptides, figure treatments. I want to do about. Okay, so she's an injector. So this is a place that's selling. I wonder if this person's married to the dude. So it looks like a kind of a spa. Start your own business and join our team. Please hold. I'm trying to look. I'm being nosy, okay? I'm looking for, I'm guessing that they're together. Voted #1 med spa in Montana. Okay. He's old. And what's his name? Can't even remember his name, DC. How are we supposed to trust you? Sean. Okay. Please hold. Yep, they're married. Brett and family are currently represented by NAS Talent Management. Y'all don't. Okay. Bozeman, Montana. Interesting. It looks like he was a hockey player and retired a while ago. Is this? I'm going a bit. I'm trying to do a protected squirrel trail real quick. The squirrel trail is not. All right, I found her. What? Helping women rebuild after narcissistic abuse and turning surviving into thriving. I'm not saying that you can't do that. I'm just wondering. He doesn't seem to have a huge presence. Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to go back to the video. Oh, no, we're not going to go back to the video. We're going to. This website is way better than the. I mean, this is the Make Wellness website right now. Dear God, they've changed it again. Y'all can go back to my videos because what is happening? We've been looking at this. I honestly have died and got to heaven. There's 8 people that don't like my video. Let's go. Y'all know this is not what it looked like. Oh, yay. Products have sold out. What? Calm hasn't sold out. Hydrated has sold out. Lean has sold out. Fit has sold out. And Energized has sold out. Redefining wellness? Who's redefining it? Are you making up your own definitions? Stay in touch. How? How are we supposed to stay in touch? We can't stay in touch. There's nothing to click. Excuse me. Can I speak to your manager? Science. Oh boy. Ah, yes. The multifaceted, multiple picture website. Look how busy this is. Ugh. I hate it. But at least we're left aligned. Okay. We've got this dark black, then we've got a gray, then we've got not quite centered split, and then we've got this greenish picture on top of blue water. There's a peptide for that. Oh, woof. Oh, now we're going to center align. My favorite. What exactly are peptides? This is the website you came up with. Oh, look, it matches us. Just kidding. I wouldn't want to match Make Wellness. You really making your pictures available to us? Who did your website? Peptides with purpose. How come this is not the logo the way that you've done the with the underscore, the underline? Bioactive precision peptides, TM, trademark, have high oral bioavailability and are vital to human physiology. Oh, another picture. Look. 1 picture, 2 picture, 3 picture, 4 picture, 5 picture. Hey Siri, stop. 6 picture, 7 picture. How many pictures? We're not even the same color palette. Oh, and this random one. Redefining wellness. Okay. Resources. This link doesn't work. This link doesn't work. Oh, that link works now. Okay. Oh, is that just a resources and it's not clickable? How come this looks like it's clickable right here then? Customer service. Yeah, are y'all a pyramid scheme? I'm just kidding. I wouldn't ask that. We already know the answer. Oh, the boxes aren't white. Some of them are gray. See, we weren't able to see that before in Scotty Hobbs's unboxing video. How are we supposed to stay in touch? Science. Oh, we already clicked on this, and it's an awful science page. Peptides. Oh, so the science page doesn't have anything meaningful. There's a peptide for that. Where can I click to learn about peptides? Where's your studies you've done? Oh, you didn't link those for us. Got it. The science. There's nothing listed here. Why is this text so much smaller than this text if these are all our subtitles? And what is happening? This one, we just decided to randomly do a different size. Bioactive precision peptides are specific small amino acid fragments, generally 2 to 20 amino acids long, obtained from natural plant and animal sources, and capable of eliciting a physiochemical change beyond their nutritional value in normal body processes. Is this the equivalent of someone saying a synergistic effect? It says physiochemical change beyond their nutritional value in normal body processes. Because that sure does sound like synergistic, meaning greater than their individual parts. Discover our peptides. Oh, wait, it's just a shopping link. God. You know, Amy wouldn't do this to us. Amy would have cited their sources. Amy would have, I don't know, cited their sources. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm raging because of fuckery.
However, it is a massive antioxidant. It has a lot of polyphenols in it. So there's a lot of other additional benefits that can benefit the human body with that.
There's a lot of other benefits that can benefit the human body. I'm sorry. She's not giving this presentation to little or less. Not to us. She'd be giving, Brooke is giving this presentation to people like Eloise, our resident pharmacist, and all of the medical professionals. This is an info call to medical professionals. So that's like totally fun.
So I'm going to go into some of our efficacy and mechanisms with energy.
Don't adjust your screens. She put a white border around this. And it's hazy as hell. What? We can't even... Maybe I need to get my eyes checked. What is happening? Oh, and we couldn't even find the white logo? There is a logo. We know there's one because we just saw it on the Make Wellness website. So we're just going to do a black logo on top of a white box on top of a gray backdrop. What does this say over here? I'm going to move this up and we're going to zoom in right here. Look at this. What does that say? Does that say confidential? Excuse me, can I speak to your manager? Does this say confidential? Was this posted publicly? Was this posted publicly on Vimeo? That's so much fun. Like, the most fun. Boy. Be still my beating heart. Peptides. She's probably going to read this to us, so I don't want to read it. Energized, efficacy, and mechanisms. I'll be in the other corner. RIP. Their study is trust me, bro. But what does that mean? Oh, I didn't finish the other website? I'm sorry. Sorry, Amy. Let me go back. I'm over here. Here. Where do I need to go? Elevate your wellness routine with Make Wellness bioactive peptide supplements, naturally derived and specially formulated to complement your beauty and body goals. Infused with powerful protein peptides, these supplements are designed to enhance your metabolic wellness, burn calories to increase weight loss by targeting visceral fat, increase strength recovery and performance, decrease food cravings and fatigue, and increase protein synthesis. Guess we don't believe in science or Oxford commas. What makes the difference? These peptide products are an absolute game changer in 2025. Make Wellness delivers the most advanced technology of bioactive peptides to the marketplace today and will give you the extra boost to transform your body to exactly where you want to look and feel. We need all the help we can get to stay fit, lean, and focused in our daily lives. These products make the difference by working smarter, not harder, and assist you with your natural workout and lifestyle routines. Synergy. I think the M-Sculpt is one of their products they have there. BPP. She copied and pasted. Yeah. It's not confidential anymore. RIP. Bioactive. Oh, you're right. I should have kept going down. I thought it was over. Amy's like, keep reading, DC. Keep reading. I thought the website, honestly, I thought this was the end. I thought right here was the end. Surprise! There's more. Bioactive Precision Peptide, BPP. These are naturally derived peptides made from real food sourced from the finest plant-based peptides in nature. Unlike GLP-1, which is a synthetic derivative requiring injections and focused on glucose regulation, lean contains a combination of BPPs derived from naturally occurring components that work to support thermogenesis and lipolysis. Lipolysis? I had nightmares about misreading stuff last night, and the feeling has not gone away. Which means increased fat burning, appetite management, and enhanced muscle support. Natural weight loss, with its focus on the gut-brain axis. Amare, is that you? I know there's a gut-brain axis. I know there is. I'm just... Plexus, Amare, they focus on that to get people's money. But that's just... They misrepresent what that means. And I'm not here for it. Appetite control and metabolism. Lean represents a natural preventative approach to weight management. Preventative approach? If you're using it to address weight gain so that you lose weight, how is it preventative? I don't understand this. How is it preventative if you're using it to lose weight? I'll take my fully studied and evidence-based GLP-1s. Oh, I mean, Eloise is a pharmacist, but don't listen to Eloise make wellness reps. Like, Eloise is only in good standing in her field for the past 20 years and currently works in her industry as a respected expert, but listen to whoever you want to listen to. Oh. The Learn More has the fact sheets? Okay. Yes, I'm screaming. Okay. Learn More has the fact sheets? Okay. Oh my god. What? Download. Make wellness. Let's put it in the OBS folder. Oh my god, this is the best. Learn more about fit. Sorry, everyone. Kudos to Amy in the chat for putting up with me, because I wouldn't have kept reading. And again, this is one of the things where you could make your website better by making it download. Rippity rip. Download. Love to see it. Thank Amy for saving the day. They could have also had a scroll bar on the side so that you would know that it kept going. Oh, you should have figured it out, DC. I would have never have figured it out. I really wouldn't have. So these are all the ones that we looked at the other night. The gray is so close to the white. I don't know why you made them different colors. Do we have 6 downloads? That's what I want to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we've got the PDFs now. This is way better than the Make Wellness website. And I know Amy was trying to say, that's what I was trying to tell you, DC. Oh, God. All right, we're back. Back to our confidential presentation. Do. What do you mean, DC? Well, this slide says confidential on the bottom of it. Like right here. That's fun. It's hard to see. You see that? This little confidential. Right there. Confidential. That's like the most fun. I love it when that happens. Like a happy accident, like the Bob Ross of Anti-MLM.
So there's peptides bonded to specific amino acids for energy production, precursors to serotonin and dopamine to increase energy, supports adrenal gland function, balances cortisol levels, improves cognitive performance and mental acuity, reduces mental fatigue, improved energy without jitters, without crash, production of ATP energy, maintains mental performance under stress, sustained release natural coffee, which...
Thank you for the 9 thumbs downs. It really is delighting my heart so much.
Does not negatively affect caffeine metabolism, and that's very important. So if we go back here and you read our one pager here, you'll see that they talk about stress. They talk about lack of energy and tiredness. And so I've had the privilege of being on these products for the last 3 weeks, and I can...
Do only the upper tier people get to try the products? Because I know the customers don't get to try them yet, from what I understand. I think Scotty has been able to try some. Justin Prince gets to take them. Brookie gets to take them. Okay, and she's saying that she notices a difference in just 3 weeks of using it.
I can tell you that I'm diagnosed clinically, guys, don't judge me, with generalized anxiety disorder. So
don't judge you?
You know what? I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself.
Yeah, okay. There's a ton of people who have anxiety and some people who don't. There's some people who are depressed and there's some people who are not. There's some people that need help with their brain, like neurons firing correctly, and some people who don't need that help. Who's gonna judge you? Some people will. Anti-MLM's not gonna judge you. We might have something to say about you trying to take advantage of individuals with products that are not backed by science and then claiming that they are going to do something to fix something that you're not allowed to say that it fixes. Kind of like how someone was claiming that essential oils help you with depression or anxiety or endometriosis or PCOS or inconsistent cycles or the big C or, I don't know, tumors, cerebral palsy. What am I talking about? There's a Essential Oils Bible where they talk about all the different things that you could have issues with, and they tell you exactly what essential oil to ingest or put on or inhale. I didn't write it. I was told to buy the book so we'd know how to treat people. Yep, that's me. It's me in Young Living. It was a blast. Oh my God. Hey, Tiffany. I judge the science. Yes, I love it. How dare she get diagnosed by a real medical doctor? Yes, the rage. The rage. Running behind whole coffee fruit extract. Hey, Helen. So like coffee? Yes, exactly like coffee, Helen. Oh, yes, and the vid protocol. So there was a Young Living rep. I think it was Amanda Cooper. She had a vid protocol with essential oils and Young Living products, I think it was Young Living, and she got terminated from the company because the PowerPoint presentation that was getting passed around maybe was resent back to Young Living and also the FDA and, you know, the reporting agencies who were like, what is this fuckery? And Young Living, although they probably would have been like, oh, that's our fuckery, they're like, oh, no, that's an independent contractor. We don't want to get fined. Of course we don't support that. Even though we support our oils doing things that they can't actually cure, we're not going to claim that person if we're threatened with a fine.
So I have to stay away from anything that's going to trigger a panic attack, trigger anxiety. So I generally stayed away from caffeine pretty much for the last 15 years since I've been diagnosed with this. So I was a little bit, honestly and transparently, hesitant to try this.
Did you ask your medical doctor if it would be advisable for you to ingest something or ingest multiple products with that amount of caffeine? Did you talk to a medical doctor? Or did you just close your eyes, cross your fingers, and hope that you ingesting it wasn't going to send you into a spiral so that you could tell people it's amazing and that they should buy it? I'm sorry I'm laughing. The science people in the chat are losing it. They're losing it. God.
So what I did was I just took a half a packet in my water. It tasted amazing. It's got blue raspberry flavor to it. It's not too sweet, but it's colored with no.
Which is the one? Oh, the calm is the one that only has stevia as a sweetener, and we were told to put it on our tongues and let it dissolve completely before swallowing. Drop a 1 in the chat if anyone has tasted stevia before, and if you are aware of the aftertaste. And if you're not aware of the aftertaste, go live your best life. Those of us who can taste the awful aftertaste of stevia can just imagine ingesting the calm, being told to leave it on your tongue for an extended period of time, and then knowing the aftertaste is going to be on your tongue and in your cheeks and on the roof of your mouth and down the back of your throat. And then it's like, hey, if you need water to wash it down, take a gulp of water after you swallow. Sorry. That's just my personal opinion.
No artificial dyes or anything like that. It's the color comes from the blue spirulina.
Yeah, all of them have stevia, but I in my mind, I'm imagining that the calm with no water to separate me from the stevia would be worse. In my mind, it tastes worse. I can't do most artificial sweeteners. It messes up my stomach real bad. Oh, yeah, that sounds awful. Also, I don't think Justin Prince maybe was as aware as maybe he's going to be with the yeast in some of these products, because the crunchy community that he's targeting these products towards are not about the yeast overgrowth, and they don't want to be unless it's in their sourdough bread. They don't want it.
But what I noticed was I didn't have any jitters. So then the next day I took a whole packet of this and I felt so good. I actually, when I took the half,
I'm going to rewind it 20 seconds because she said something I didn't catch.
it tasted amazing. It's got blue raspberry flavor to it. It's not too sweet, but it's colored with no artificial dyes or anything like that. It's the color comes from the blue spirulina.
Blue spirulina? Okay, hold on. Please hold. Blue spirulina is the spirulina is the I think I was confusing some things because I was just thinking about yeast and now I'm looking at spirulina. My bad. I'm not a scientist. Spirulina is the dried biomass of cyanobacteria, blue-green algae that can be consumed by humans and animals. The 3 species are Athrospira platensis, A. Fusiformis, and A. maxima. Cultivated worldwide, Athrospira is used as a dietary supplement or whole food. It is also used as a feed supplement in the aquaculture, aquarium, and poultry industries. What was I thinking? What was I thinking yeast names? We did read about yeast yesterday, right? The Saccharomyces cerevisiae, that was on one of the boxes yesterday, right? I think so. I don't know. Yes. Candida, yes. We did. Okay. Thought I was going like Amy's like, yes. Oh, I thought I was not remembering correctly, but then I just got detoured by the spirulina, so my bad.
But what I noticed was I didn't have any jitters. So then the next day I took a whole packet of this and I felt so good. I actually, when I took the half a packet.
She didn't take any inhibit. I'm sorry.
So then the next day I took a whole, but it's colored with no artificial dyes or anything like that. The color comes from the blue spirulina. But what I noticed was I didn't have any jitters. So then
I didn't have any jitters.
The next day I took a whole packet of this and I felt so good. I actually, when I took the half a packet, I felt like I could probably lay down and take a nap, which I crash usually every day between like parent pickup line, honestly, like 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. And I'm like just insatiably tired. So being able to take this product and not feel those jitters, not have any anxiety triggered, not have a crash. It was just very clean energy. And I will say from my personal use, I felt more productive.
You can feel how clean an energy is? Maybe I'm not sophisticated enough to experience that. What do you mean? Can someone feel how clean an energy is? No. 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 The answer, resoundingly no. No? I clock the manipulation. Stop preying on parents, Brooke. Does that mean I can say my Adderall is clean energy? Sarah, good question. I'm confused. I'm very much confused. Maybe clean energy is from multi-level marketing products where the person who sold it to you gets a commission, but not as much as they would get from the sales rep buying in their downline. But maybe I'm off. Maybe I'm not understanding what Brooke's saying.
Productive. I felt like my mood was better and I was happy. And you can understand.
So the product makes you happy now? You know what? You know what's frustrating? Not even my doctor claims that the medicine that I'm on will make me happy. Not even a medical doctor who, and I'm on a range of medication that is for me based off of my diagnosis, my 2 diagnoses, whatever. I feel I'm so nervous to talk right now that I'm just like forgetting all my words. They, not even with therapy and medication, are they promising that the medicine's going to make me happy. And this chicken nugget, Brooke, is saying that she felt happier taking Energized. You can't promise that. Have you not ever heard of the Food and Drug Administration? You not give a shit. Would my medication be clean energy? And I think the big pharma contaminates the cleanliness of the energy nitrate. It must. And maybe the big pharma is what is contributing to my hater mindset because I'm ingesting my prescriptions as prescribed by my medical doctor. And, you know, my psychiatrist in combination with my medical doctor. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? If we're appliances, can I be a KitchenAid mixer? Candida is the yeast that causes infections. Saccharomyces cerevisiae is a completely different yeast. Okay, thank you, Amy. Good to know. Apologies to the Make Wellness crowd for misunderstanding which yeast we're talking about. I hope they source the blue spirulina really carefully. WebMD says wild harvested blue spirulina can be contaminated with heavy metals and bacteria. RIP. Make Wellness peeps, did y'all know this? Because that would be a RIP situation. Rest in peace. Not rest in peace, like really, but it's more of a rest in peace to that idea, or just the energy of RIP, I feel like communicates what RIP means here on my channel. Kind of like, what a chicken nugget move. You kind of understand what it means when we say it. If we're appliances, can I be a cutting board? Yes, Broken Waffles. And Melissa can be a KitchenAid. Oh, nah, the FDA has us all brainwashed through the fluoride in the water. Oh, got it. Are there what are they called? Are the AI chips in the fluoride in the water that we're all ingesting and being controlled by the government? I'm joking. If you're listening, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
And that why knowing some of the mechanisms that there's a precursor to serotonin and dopamine when you increase your energy. So there's a lot of things that kind of like marry together with these products, and you'll notice that.
So the precursor to serotonin and dopamine to increase energy. What about individuals who don't have enough dopamine? Like their brain just doesn't make enough. Is the product allegedly... Why are these two different purples? These look different, right? Stop it. Did you go from light purple and all the way down to dark purple? I can't unsee it. I'm sorry. Is the next claim going to be that the Make Wellness products fix your lack of dopamine in your brain?
Okay, going on to our fit. I think this is one of our chief science officers' favorite thing to talk about. Alan Jones, he's an amazing guy. Hopefully.
Alan Jones, Make Wellness Chief Science Officer. Alan Jones, Make Wellness. Julie Anderson. Oh, I love it. Make Wellness product overview with Alan Jones.
Did you know there's fine?
Do not tell me Oh, sorry, apologies. It keeps switching over to eCam. Well, Make Wellness bioactive precision peptides. Oh, someone must have already watched this. Somebody screen recorded it with the live chat. I'll just download this real quick. We're not going to watch it right now. There's not going to be a way for me to get through this. Someone from their team screen recorded it and put it up on YouTube without it being unlisted. Not that I am disappointed that you did that. I'm just surprised. This was from August 29th, so it's older. But Alan Jones is on the call, so that's fun.
You guys will be able to chat with him soon. But Fit is an amazing and remarkable product for muscle protein synthesis. 54% of people...
Excuse me. Why is there white text on a gray background? Oh, we can see it just fine, DC. Widow word. This one I don't hate as much. I don't hate these I mean, I hate them a little bit because we have a difference in the like thickness of the strokes. Because like this, that's fine. I don't hate how we are overlapping here. This is a little bit easier to read, but this up here is not easy to read. It's fine. The yellows could have popped. I don't know why. Here, let me zoom in for y'all. So, why isn't the top of this and the bottom of this like encased in as one kind of unit? This is way higher. It's fine. Whatever. I don't give a shit about me. Metabolic matrix with Peptistrong Plus has been shown to. I don't hate it. I don't love the leading. Trying to zoom in for y'all. So do you see like how these have thicker strokes on the characters? And these are completely different colors? Who did this? Did some like graphic designer scam Justin Prince? And they ended up with awful... I mean, if there was a graphic designer kind of like undercover in the multi-level marketing world, just kind of wrecking their lives graphically, like, kudos to you. Honestly, if we could get to 70 likes, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it.
Showed increase in strength and recovery. 40% had less fatigue with a return of higher than baseline strength levels after fatigue. You can see that this is filled with a bunch of amazing vitamins.
Where's the little asterisks on these studies? Where's the asterisks? Where it says these products are not meant to diagnose, treat, cure any disease, whatever, but also where did we get these numbers from? 54% increase in strength recovery. Normally there's a little asterisk right here, and it'll reference the study down at the bottom. Did we see that? No. Thank y'all so much. The haters especially, thank you.
That help with transport. We have methylcobalamin, not cyanobacteria. So we really source our vitamins from pure sources. And
methylcobalamin? Are there dirty sources of B12? Are there dirty sources of B12? I just don't know. Many animal foods contain high amounts of vitamin B12 because they accumulate this bacterial product during their lives, and livestock are often supplemented with vitamin B12 in their feed. These animals are also exposed to manure in their living conditions, with some even being fed manure. Because I search for dirty sources. What are clean sources? Vitamin B12 clean source. I don't know what I'm looking up. I'm sorry. Here are some clean sources of vitamin B12. Nutritional yeast, fortified cereals, eggs, salmon, dairy, beef liver, clams. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Google's wild, okay? Vitamin B12 is a water-soluble vitamin that's important for neurological function, DNA synthesis, and proper red blood cell formation. A deficiency in vitamin B12 can lead to anemia, as well as neurological and psychiatric symptoms. Interesting. What if you're not low on vitamin B12? I have a question. Eloise, if you're still here, hypothetically, if you're low on vitamin B12 and you start showing psychiatric symptoms, would your body, like in blood tests, say that you were low on vitamin B12? Like, is it an easy thing to identify? Or if you're a smart person in the chat, you can let me know. let's say you're low on vitamin B12 and it's not showing up like as a psychiatric symptom. You can just tell in your blood. Is there ever a situation where you're low on vitamin B12 where it won't show up in the blood? Hey, Eclectic Mima. Yes, blood tests would be able to tell. We need virginal supplement sources, you guys. You know what's, Melissa? Just you wait for Pervy. The Pervy MLM. Because guess what their logo looks like? It looks like a human body part. You can't make this up. Yes, low B12 is common test and would show. You can easily find out. Okay. Okay, cool. I just didn't know if like some of these MLM people make it seem like it's just the most complex math that we would ever come across. Like it's rocket science or, I don't know, some type of sciencey math stuff that nobody could comprehend except the smartest of the smart people. And I'm wondering, okay, if we're low on B12, like, can't we just get a blood test and a doctor say like, yeah, you're low on B12. Take some more B12 and come back in 4 months after you have increased your ingestion of vitamin B12. And if you're not low anymore, you don't have to take any more B12. Oh my God. I don't know. I feel like my questions are very, very, very unintelligent. I'm just looking around like, what are we doing? Yes, Shelby. Yes, I did. It's the Pervy MLM. Yes. Yes, I used to be on B12 shots monitored. You may need extra tests to find out if you can take oral supplements or need injection due to lack of intrinsic factor. I did know. Who did I know? I'm aware of this, but Eloise said you may need extra tests to find out if you can take oral supplements or need injections due to lack of intrinsic factor. Eloise, y'all, what are you doing? Go subscribe to Eloise. Vegetarians often experience a deficiency of thiamine B1 because that cannot be supplied by any fruit or vegetable. Interesting. Thank you, Purple. Too much B12 is also associated with acne, so you may not need it anymore. Holy shit, no way. Interesting to think that if someone starts ingesting FIT and they start increasing their vitamin B12 by 2,083% a day, and then they didn't need to increase their B12 that much, and then all of a sudden their skin starts going to shit. And all of a sudden Justin Prince comes out with an awesome, organic, super clean face wash because they potentially create a problem and then fix a problem with another product that the MLM's going to sell you. That would be interesting. By interesting, I mean that would be awful. It's like, are he and Brian Underwood friends? Who knows? Can I just rage against this real quick? Hold on. What is happening right here?
Sources that are going to.
Right here. They have this stamp on their boxes, super small. They have it on the other pamphlet flyers that we've seen. They just stuck it right next to the edge of this header image. I don't know what they're doing. It's like someone put this together in Canva. Oh, and we didn't even align this? It's fine. The science doesn't science and the graphics don't graphic. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Be able to be more adaptable to the human body rather than synthesized vitamins. Promotes muscle protein synthesis, promotes muscle strength and recovery, reduces muscular fatigue, especially induced after post-exercise. You know, that the muscle fatigue that you start to happen.
God, I cannot. Eat some food after you exercise. Eat some food in general. Drink some water. Make sure if you're sweating profusely that you talk with your doctor and make sure that you're not, I don't know, low on electrolytes. I don't even know what's happening.
Supports muscular endurance, improved muscle performance. So we all know.
You know what supports muscular endurance if you're even able to do I don't know, movement things? It's being able to do some movement things. I wasn't able to move for a long time. I mean, I could walk-ish, but not good. I still use my walker. Today, I need my walker, which is fine. I'm also able to start doing more stuff in physical therapy, and I'm able to start trying to like do water therapy at the gym and stuff like that. And doing that for the past, I don't know, 8 or 10 or 12 weeks, I'm getting more endurance, increasing a little bit. And I'm grateful I can even increase it a little bit because some people can't at all because they either have low or no mobility. And no, an MLM product isn't going to magically fix your mobility issues. Oh my God.
That muscle protein synthesis is very important. And when we start aging, muscle atrophy is a thing, and it can lead to other ailments, other issues as we age. And it's really, really
talk to your doctor.
Really important to make sure that we are
muscle atrophy. Prevention without increasing movement. Okay, eat enough protein. This has no protein in it, so it doesn't take essential amino acids. EAAs can help counteract muscle loss and weakness. Getting a massage. Take antioxidants. Antioxidants like isoquercetin, N-acetyl-L-cysteine, and pyrroloquinoline. Quinine, I don't know, can help prevent and treat muscle atrophy. Other ways to prevent muscle atrophy include staying active, physical therapy, and passive movements. So nothing, literally nothing here talks about it. Is listed. Nothing here. I'm always low on vitamin D. I'm a vampire. I love it. I love knowing a vampire, Melissa. So just chewing 15 Flintstones vitamins every day isn't good for me. Unless you live in the UK, Amy, we all need vitamin D here. Yeah. I eat the meat. Hydrate. Amy's screaming in science in the live chat and replay crew. If you're missing this, it is I wouldn't say entertaining because I know Amy's brain is just raging, but check it out. Check out the commentary because I'm not grabbing enough of it to share the goodness of it. Thiamine is produced by algae. When animals drink unpurified water and digest the algae, it gets stored in the muscle tissue. So people who eat the meat then get the vitamin. Thank you, Purple. Hydrate and cite your sources. I feel like this needs to be our anti-MLM sticker. Hydrate and cite your sources. There is a story on Hannah Alonso's channel where the writer was taking supplements, had too much vitamin A. Their brain thought it had a tumor. This created pressure and her vision was impaired permanently. Oh my God, that sounds awful, Broken Waffles. While drinking untreated water is not advisable, a cup of untreated pond water would supply a person with enough thiamine for about a year, since it's stored in the muscles if stays indefinitely. Holy shit. Y'all are... Stephanie! Listen. I pinned a comment because as I was rewatching the stream from last night, I was like, how come I didn't see that comment by Stephanie? How come I didn't see that comment by Stephanie? And I don't know. I saw a chunk, and then I know I had pulled up one comment later on, but I was like, why can't I see Stephanie's comments? I'm going to make you an approved user so this doesn't happen again. So hello. I do take vitamin D daily currently because my blood tests showed I was low. And I get mine tested every 3 or 4 months. Because I can, and I'm grateful for healthcare that is too expensive and I wish more people had access to it. Instructions unclear. I drank a pond. Broken Waffles, direct your questions to purple. You think I would have had skin this smooth if I hadn't avoided sunlight for the last 50 years? Oh my god. YouTube is being mean to you. I was like, no, don't do this to Stephanie. Like, do it to some of the haters, not Stephanie.
Having healthy, lean muscle mass, promoting muscle protein synthesis, and you...
Promoting muscle protein synthesis. Eat enough protein, choose high quality protein, eat protein after exercise, get enough rest, consider HMB supplementation. Hydroxy methyl butyrate is a metabolite of leucine that may help support lean muscle maintenance. Activity level, body weight, fitness goals, and vitamin B12 can affect muscle protein synthesis, but not necessarily will. Like, there's a lot more factors on here for promoting muscle protein synthesis than just ingesting vitamin B12. It says eat enough protein. It says choose high quality protein. It says eat protein after exercise. Get enough rest. Consider HMB. Activity levels. More protein is needed with vigorous cardio and resistance, so take that into account. Talk to your registered dietitian. Your body weight. Heavier people need more protein. Your fitness goals. Protein can help with weight loss and increased muscle mass. Talk to your registered dietitian or your medical doctor. And oh yeah, at the very end of the list is vitamin B12. And it says some evidence suggests that vitamin B12 may play a role in protein synthesis. Okay. It's more complex than just saying, yep, this MLM product has it all. I mean, if anyone says that, again, I'd probably still be lost too, because y'all smarties in the chat are answering a bunch of questions.
We'll notice a lot with a lot of these injectables is people are losing weight, but they're losing muscle mass as well, which is detrimental for the long game of longevity. So we're going to look into some of the claims here in the clinic.
Long game of longevity. Okay. Muscle loss and ties to longevity. Muscle atrophy is an unfortunate effect of aging and many diseases and can compromise physical function and impair vital metabolic processes. Low levels of muscular fitness together with insufficient dietary intake are major risk factors for illness and mortality from all causes. Okay. Cardiovascular disease, stroke, and hypertension are linked to loss of muscle mass. Interesting. I'm trying to learn as we go because I don't know.
Clinical trials, 60% reduction in muscle.
Look at this slide. I'm zoomed all the way out. Let me direct your attention over here to this awful white line, and then over here to this thick-ass white line. We're the cutting edge of peptide supplementation, whatever. And this is our confidential. Here, I'll zoom in for you. Oops. Dang it. Look. Another confidential slide. Hold on. Dang it. Confidential. That's sure is fun. Another confidential slide for your viewing pleasure. My favorite. What are we at? I have an hour left to get through this. I'm going to speed her up a little bit. Or not. Let me see.
Atrophy and inflammation, 60%.
I can't. Dang it. Ugh.
Reduction in IL-6, 144% increase in muscle strength and.
Huh. Amy, let me ask you a question. When you are giving facts and figures in your dissertation, do you cite your sources? Because this is funny.
Recovery.
I don't see any sources cited here. 54.3% reduction in lean muscle mass. Where are we pulling this information from? Okay, all right, fine, you missed one. 144% increase in muscle strength recovery rate. Oh, fit efficacy claims and clinical trials. What clinical trials? Oh my God.
Increase in NAD.
My sources are always at the bottom of my slides. I mean, that's so boring, Amy. Then we'll know exactly where you're pulling the information from. It's not a treasure hunt at all. A DEXA scan is some fancy pants body scan that will tell you everything that is wrong with you.
Plus levels by 2.7-fold, which is crazy. Again, working with the body's natural processes to increase.
Working with the body's natural processes to increase. Okay.
Bringing the body back to homeostasis.
A DEXA scan is commonly used to measure bone density. It can also be used to tell you body fat percentage. Interesting.
47% reduction in muscular fatigue.
I don't get to play treasure hunt with sources. No. Broken waffles. Oh God. A whole 1%. Ooh boy.
54% increase in performance. You guys can just.
If you're in Make Wellness, all 9 of you that are here, let me ask you this. When you've asked Justin Prince or your upline or Brooke Craig or the chief science officer where the hell these sources came from, what's the answer they give you? And if the answer isn't, here's a direct link to where we pulled this information from, these clinical trials that we pulled this information from, how come you're okay with that? How come you're okay with having questions that don't get answered? And why are y'all okay with them pulling these statistics out of their ass and then not telling you where they got them from? What's going to happen when you end up trying to pitch this to a customer and the customer says, oh, that's so interesting. Where's the study that all these numbers came from? And then you're going to be like, oh my God, I don't know. I can find out for you though. And they're going to say, how long have you been selling this for? And you might tell them, I don't know, a year and a half. And no one's ever asked you where these numbers come from? Oh, I mean, yeah, people have asked, but I don't know it off the top of my head. You don't know it off the top of your head? Huh. And you're okay not knowing it off the top of your head? Or at least having the links ready and available so that people can go and click and read the trials? Well, I mean, the product speaks for itself, but the data doesn't speak for itself because you're trying to sell me with information that is not cited. I have like 12 million questions. BMD, bone mineral density, a measure of bone strength and risk of osteoporosis.
See some of these claims here, like it's insane. So I definitely would recommend if someone is on a semaglutide that they can use this in conjunction with that. If they're not, this is definitely something that everybody should be on. And obviously we encourage healthy lifestyle, active lifestyles with that.
I think I've seen this picture before. She is making statements like she is some kind of medical professional about someone being able to take one of the Make Wellness products in conjunction with something else that they are taking. You can't make that decision for people, nor should you. You're not a medical doctor. You're not a pharmacist. You're not a nurse practitioner. You're not a physician's assistant. Nothing. I don't say nothing like you don't have any value. I'm saying there's no value in the science world. You're trying to sell a product to get a commission, and you are trying to appear like you're more of an expert than you are, and you should stay in your lane.
So going into our lean, speaking.
So if she's giving this to medical professionals, I suppose it's okay to not say what things like 1L6 related to inflammation and NAD plus needed for metabolism are, but they're just letters otherwise. Interesting. DJ's like, you can't say that, Brooke. Just a non-clinician making medical recommendations. Yep. If it were reputable, they would have a handout pamphlet or at least a QR square where anyone could see the information. And that would make so much sense, because if they're saying, oh my God, we don't have enough room on the slide for all of the citations that we're wanting to make, well, then do a damn QR code and then have someone scan it, and then it can pull up every single citation for your entire presentation. They can click on the button and they can go straight to that source, you know? And it could be sorted by slide 1, 12 links, slide 2, 13 links or whatever. And they could keep going all the way through. And then someone could say, yes, it's right here. Yes, the citations are right here. And we're not trying to hide anything.
Of losing weight. This product has been amazing. I love that this Saccharomyces peptide is in here. If you Google this peptide, and you,
I would like to direct your attention to this. We've got our random stamp that's not in any meaningful place, one that we can see, or two that matches up with any of the other sheets of paper that we've seen for any of the other products. Number 2, why aren't we talking to a registered dietitian about somebody's goals if they want to make changes to their weight via fat loss, their weight via muscle, gaining muscle, or maybe doing both if you can, and it's relatively difficult to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time, but talk to your registered dietitian, or talk to a registered dietitian and work with a certified personal trainer at the same time, or talk to your medical doctor about what's safe for you. Oh, just take this without consulting a physician. Oh, but we say consult your physician right here. If you are pregnant, breastfeeding, have a medical condition, or taking other medications, but this is not a medication, or are taking any medications. That's what y'all were saying yesterday. I think that's what Av was saying, because this sentence makes it seem like lean is a medication. Please consult your physician if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, have a medical condition, or taking other medications. Right? That's what it makes this seem like the lean is a medication. It may just be splitting hairs at this point. How would you know what all the ingredients are? People have severe allergies. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, we read some of the ingredient labels, but it looks like they are trying to list whatever's in the products. Because it says Apticurb Trim Fast Complex, and within that there are these items right here. And then they also have the other ingredients right here. Yeah, that's what Av was trying to say yesterday, and it just went right over my head. And then I was like, holy shit, Av was right. Av was right. Yes, Eloise. We're going to cover our asses and tell you to consult your doctor, but also we are going to strongly imply modern medicine is a scam and we can solve all your problems. Ding, ding, ding. Melissa, you win.
Can go into some of your case studies or clinical studies. You'll find so much more support with this peptide in here. It's insane. I don't want to make any claims right now.
This peptide in this product is insane. But I don't want to make any claims, but it's insane. What does insane mean? Does it mean incredible? Does it mean, does it work really well? What's it supposed to do? It's supposed to make you lose a shit ton of weight? It says it curbs your appetite and it says trim fast. So what do you think people are going to assume it does? I don't want to make any claims. Makes claims. Where are the studies, Brookie? That Saccharomyces cerevisiae peptide might do something, but it depends on what it is. S. cerevisiae is a probiotic, so they may actually be useful, but there would definitely be real sources. Real sources are no fun, Amy. They're like the least amount of fun. Insane equals unstable equals unpredictable. Loses 15 pounds a day with that one neat peptide. Yep. Y'all, you know how I feel about odd numbers, and I appreciate everybody, but if someone could just click me up to 82, then I wouldn't have to stare at an odd number. The hater numbers are fine at 9. I mean, if you want to give me a 10, that's fine.
But one of the most remarkable things we saw with the clinicals on this is 100% of people that lost weight lost it from fat mass. They lost it from that visceral fat. There was no muscle mass that was lost.
Is it possible? Is it possible to lose fat without, I'm going to say no, without losing muscle? Is it? It's very difficult. It's very, 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 very difficult to lose fat and not lose any muscle mass. It's just difficult to. It's so hard. Just one link, just one. Cite your fucking source. Clinicals, where and when? Also depends on how much of the ingredients are in the products. Could be full of fillers. Wendy, ding, ding, ding. Yes. But 81 is 9 squared. You're correct. And I ruined that for us. I ruined it big time for us, Amy. Oh, God. It's just, it's very, 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 very difficult. Only if you have very high protein and lots of strength and muscle training. I'm sure it's possible somewhere. In general, people are going to, if they're in a deficit, they're going to lose fat and they're probably going to lose a little bit of muscle mass in their deficit. And they do kind of a controlled deficit or something like that. It's difficult to. given all that has been said, that's Scientific American. You have to eat a shit ton of protein and work out, lift heavy weights to try to hold on to the muscle while you're losing fat. But again, I would be surprised if you found somebody consistently that was able to hold on to every single pound of muscle while they were losing fat. And if that's you, that's great. Send me your data. It's just hard. Okay, Amy. Hopefully we won't run into science fuckery.
65% of that weight loss was in the trunk area, so that unhealthy fat around the waistline and around.
You can't lose weight. You can't spot lose weight in a specific area. It depends on your... I don't think you can. Can you spot lose reduce fat? I don't think you can. No, you cannot spot reduce fat. The body stores fat all over, not just in specific areas. When you exercise, your body uses fat stores from everywhere in your body, not just the areas you're targeting. Fitness experts and researchers agree that spot reduction is not possible. Muscle growth, building muscle in a specific area, does not reduce fat in that area. Instead of spot reduction, you can try these strategies to reduce body fat: balanced diet, regular exercise, and avoid smoking. So she's making the claim that while spot reduction is not possible, their product and Make Wellness Lean, that more people lost weight in their midsection because their pill is magical. What? Nope, it's like taking a cup of water out of a bath. Or a pond, Eloise. Yes. It's that pond, it's that delicious pond water. Aaron would know. We need to send the bat signal out for Aaron. I'll have to ask Aaron Rutenabing.
Around the hips, 600 calorie reduction in caloric intake.
That's a significant okay, let me see what this says. Apticurb Trim Fast Complex is proven to deliver results. 100% weight loss from fat mass. Oh wait, there's a little asterisk there. Where? Oh wait. Forget it. We're gonna have to pull this up. What is this? Lean? I'm opening up the lean so that we can actually see it because this is blurry as hell. All right. It says, these statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. So we thought maybe they would have cited a source. Oh, there are references. Oh my God. The scientists in the chat, these are the references listed on the slide. Is this how you cite? Cases et al., the International J Food. Here, we're just gonna have to. I'm going on a squirrel trail, I guess. Oh. All right. Dallas C et al. Fido. .res 2013. That's a long time ago, right? I know what year it is. God, 28 2 colon 2 page 212 through 218. Hi, Heather. 218. Yes. Clinical study to assess the efficacy and safety of a citrus. I just want to be able to click on the link and like insert and look it up, you know? But when have they abbreviated the studies this much? That's what I wanted to know. Randomized controlled trial. Clinical study to assess the efficacy and safety of a citrus polyphenolic extract of red orange, grapefruit, and orange on weight management and metabolic parameters in healthy overweight individuals. Excuse me. That must not be the right one. Because these are supposed to be about those fun little peptides, right? The present study investigated the efficacy and safety effects of Cinetrol X Pure polyphenolic citrus dry extract in weight. That's not the right one. That's for sure not the right one. Cases et al. INTJ food sci 2015. Boy, these are old. Journal of Nutrition Food Sciences. A 12-week randomized double-blind parallel pilot trial of Cinetrol X Pure. Wait, Cinetrol X Pure. This was mentioned in the last one, so we must have gotten it. Hold on, let me see what this is. Citrus polyphenols for long-term fat loss. Cinetrol X Pure peptide. Is it a peptide or no? It might be the right one if they have a citrus thing in one of their blends. Yeah, but sorry, I'm like talking. Let me look up this last one, and because if all these things have in common are the Park S et al. J Med Food 2020 23 3 1 through 8. Efficacy and safety of Cinetrol X Pure on weight and body fat. Yes, it's this product they're testing. It's this one. This came up for every single thing I searched. Cinetrol X Pure. So let me give you all the links. This is the third link, I think. That's the third one. This is the second one. And this is the first one. The reason they do et al. Is because you should be able to find the source using only the first author. Interesting. So I just linked the 3 that this pulled up. I'm trying to be fair and pull up the sources if we can. I mean, I know I'm an asshole most of the time, but like, so I'm confused though, because Cinetrol X Pure is the product that's been tested in each of these studies. It's this one. This is the product listed in these 3 studies. Is that a peptide though? I want to point out that the third one was done on the Korean population. Results may not apply to everyone. Kristen, good point.
So this really targets visceral fat. Again, if someone is on one of these injectable synthetic peptides, they can actually take this in conjunction with, they're looking to get off. This is something that they can take with. So the lean efficacy claims in clinical trials, 100% weight loss.
The fact that they cited something as a positive thing, but are they for this particular product? That's where you lose me if they're not. The first author, journal, year, and page give you everything you need to find the article, so their citations are correctly done. The second one is missing the pages, so that's technically wrong. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, super important. Thanks, Root and a Bean. I guess my question is Sinetrol X Pure a peptide? If Make Wellness is a peptide company, then why are we linking to things that aren't peptides? And if this Sinetrol X Pure is what the study's been done on, how come in the ingredient list we're not seeing Sinetrol X Pure listed anywhere on the ingredient lists?
From fat mass documented by computed tomography, abdominal fat and waist circumference significant decrease, a 6% reduction in fat mass, 2-inch waist circumference reduction, rebalances body composition. We all know that having a healthy, lean body composition is key to health and wellness. And it rebalances to have a more muscle mass and less fat, increases your metabolic rate. So it helps the metabolism instead of shutting it down. 65% of the fat loss, like I said, was from the trunk.
I know that they say that their peptides have a purpose. Is the purpose fuckery? Amy said it's a polyphenol, which is not a peptide. What's the difference between a polyphenol and a peptide? What's the difference between a polyphenol and a peptide? I know, I'm probably like making everybody in the science community cringe. A polyphenol is a plant-based compound containing multiple phenol units, often acting as an antioxidant, while a peptide is a short chain of amino acids, essentially a small piece of a protein, which can serve various functions in the body depending on its sequence. The key difference is that polyphenols are derived from plants and have a unique chemical structure with multiple phenol rings, whereas peptides are made up of amino acids linked together to form a chain. People in Make Wellness, where are the clinical studies? Where are the sources cited that your stuff is the cool stuff that your company has to offer are actually peptides? That's my question. A peptide is a polyamino acid. They're completely different things. TLDR, the snark notes, they're completely different things. Asking questions is the best way to learn. Sometimes I feel like the most, which is fine. I'm the most unintelligent person in the room. My brain is breaking sometimes. I just don't know.
Area and continue to lose weight and reduce body fat mass after 20 weeks of supplementation. So this is something that is a longevity that they can be on. They don't have to cycle on and off because this, again, doesn't shut down the bodily systems or the body mechanisms. It works in conjunction with the body's natural processes. I'm trying to think of some of the questions that
Is it safe? I took my camera off screen so y'all could read that last box, which says, continued to lose weight and reduce body fat mass after 20 weeks of supplementation. None of these are cited on this slide. I don't remember what I was going to ask. Forget it. That's fine.
I get often with this.
My question is, what supplements do you never have to cycle off with? A lot of supplements don't need to be cycled. Do you need to cycle peptides? It is important to take breaks from regular use of GH releasing peptides to minimize the risk of developing a resistance to GH. All GH releasing peptides are administered by subcutaneous injection. This is from a specific website. Do you have to cycle peptides? The answer looks like it's yes. The Ultimate Guide to Peptides in Bodybuilding. It looks like yes, you are going to cycle peptides. Do you have to cycle all peptides? Do you have to cycle all peptides? Most peptides are cycled for around a 3-month period unless stated otherwise. Sure, the growth hormone analogous like CJC 1295 are typically used for a shorter time frame, or the antipathogen peptides like LL37. But most peptides are cycled for 3 months with a 1-month break. Do oral peptides need to be cycled? Oh my god, yes. It's Say Hello to DC. At say is my Instagram. Yes, because all peptides have lifespans. Well, do we think that Justin Prince is going to let people know that they need to cycle the peptides, or is that going to disrupt the commission cycle?
This does help with the feelings of satiety. It does help with some of those hunger hormones as well. So this is just a really great product.
According to the National Institute of Health Office of Dietary Supplements, there's little evidence available that weight loss supplements actually work. RIP.
Focused, which is something that I take every single day because mom brain, medical professional brain is a real thing. Excuse me. I need my water. I've been talking so much these last couple days, guys. I'm like,
oh my God, just clear your throat and take a drink. Who made this? Listen, like, why did we put the Make Wellness stamp just randomly right here? You didn't even clip it. It's just hanging off into the ether right here. Like, what is happening? I'll go up here. Look at that. Health. The something health. I don't know. This little stamp. Fuckery. Oh, God.
On E here. Excuse me. Sorry. So we have this specific.
I know we're just fucking around, but I will admit I'm scared. What if they just keep taking peptides without cycling them and God forbid something happens? Why is this not regulated? Broken waffles and root into being, not to scare you even more. The more information we have, the better decisions we can make, in my opinion, especially like when we remove the information control, we can come to a better decision-making process. Root into Being sent us links back when Aaron and I did a stream a while ago and talked about some of the twisty things that can happen when you take peptides, and your body can do stuff with peptides that it wouldn't be good for it to do. So yeah, I don't know why it's not regulated. I don't know why Justin Prince isn't saying, hey, you need to be really careful with ingesting these peptides, because here are some of the side effects that you can experience. You can go click on the links in the I think it's the stream with Justin Prince on the cover and there's a rocket ship. It's a while ago. Yeah, I will touch base with Amy because I don't want to wreck Amy's I don't want to wreck Amy's life because Amy's trying to get their dissertation done. Lutein is for eye health, not focus. Is someone going to tell Brooke, our resident medical professional, that though, Amy? She could be pre-recorded and editing. Yes.
Cognitive Focus Power Blend, which you can see is the Bacopa, comes from the Bacopa plant, which is a plant that is sourced in India. It's been known to kind of really allow people to have better optimal function with their cognitive function, and
better optimal function with their cognitive function. You mean their brain's gonna work better? What if you're gonna read from your notes? Like, couldn't we have edited the notes? Like, if you're straight gonna read from your screen, which we know you're doing, what's happening?
This I don't want to. My brain is spinning because I kind of want to say something that's not necessarily compliant.
Oh, say it. Say it, say it, say it, say it, say it. Say it.
But it was pretty game-changing. So for me...
She's going to say it.
In my early 20s, I was prescribed this pill that is supposed to be for attention and focus. And I stayed on it for about a week. And I remember just feeling like it removes all the...
What kind of ethics do you have as a alleged medical professional where you're going to say, oh yeah, those ethics, they're not going to be in the room with us. They're going to be over there in the neighborhood way far away from me because I'm not going to be compliant. I'm just going to say whatever the fuck I want to say. Okay, Brooke. Why are you cussing so much, DC? You're so mean, Brooke. I think it's kind of mean for you to just not give a flippity flop about ethics. This isn't going to be compliant, but I'm going to say it anyway. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Optimal focus and cognitive focus as she can't English. Yes. Which pill? Good question. Oh my God. And there's more than one medication. There's more than one medication for ADHD.
The clutter and the clouds and the confusion and the brain clutter up there, but you hit a crash and you feel really jittery and you feel crazy out of your mind.
What ADHD medication? What ADHD medication makes you feel jittery after they're saying that too high of the dosage can make you feel jittery. Adderall. One other side effect of Adderall can include uncontrollable shaking, tics, or seizures, hallucinations, paranoia, and other thought problems, worsening mental health conditions like depression or anxiety. That would be bad. That would be why we talk to our medical professionals if we know what the side effects are and if we are experiencing those side effects. And our loved ones, if we have those, know about them as well. So if you're not aware of your own side effects, your family can be like, hey, you need to call your doctor.
I like this. When I took the focus, I felt motivated. I felt like all the gray clouds went away and I can really get my job done. There was no jitters. There was no weird feeling. There was no, feeling like a crazy person with this.
So you're making a claim that a supplement could replace a prescribed medication for attention deficit hyperactive disorder or attention deficit disorder? Is that what we're saying? Is that what you're saying as a medical professional? And you know how fun-loving the FDA gets when you make claims that a supplement can cure or help an ailment, that it's not been sanctioned to cure or help, right? Because I'd hate for Make Wellness to get in trouble with the FDA when they haven't even actually launched to customers. That would suck.
I love the fact that this has zeaxanthin in it because that's going to help support with blue light, support eye function as well.
So you're focused. Okay, so we're not just going to put on blue light glasses. We're going to take something, and being able to stare at screens is going to help us be more focused.
You can see here that there's some power stats down here, but let's go into the efficacy.
I love how she didn't even just go, like, she didn't look at the other pieces of here. She talked about it a little bit, but Bacopa, I don't even know. 10 milligrams of lutein and Cognitive Focus Power Blend. There's lutein in that too. So if you see this, I don't know, and if you're a label person, help me out. We see 10 milligrams of lutein. Does that mean it's 480 milligrams total of all three of these? And of these 10 milligrams of this 480 is lutein, or is it 480 milligrams of these three combined together and then 10 milligrams additional? I know this is a wildly bad question. I'm just confused.
Here that there's some power stats down here, but let's go into the efficacy and mechanism. So this improves brain.
Goddamn. Number one, this slide, we couldn't have just increased it to the edges. Number two, we can't read this on top of this. Oh yeah, confidential. We just decided to share it. If 11 people want to like my stream before the end of the stream, that'd be cool, because then we can get to 100. That would be great.
Flow to the brain, or blood flow to the brain, increases delivery of nutrients through the blood-brain barrier, which is really, really important, guys. If we're,
blood flow to the brain increases delivery of nutrients through the, what is blood-brain barrier? The blood-brain barrier is a selective semi-permeable membrane between the blood and the interstitium of the brain, allowing cerebral blood vessels to regulate molecule and ion movement between the blood and the brain. That's from the National Institute of Health.
I know you know this, but if we're, having a healthy diet, we want to make sure that all those minerals and vitamins and stuff that we're eating and taking is getting delivered to the body in the right way. Influences dopamine and serotonin and norepinephrine for alertness, focus, and mood regulation. Antioxidants protect brain cells from oxidative stress.
How can she make all these claims? Also, why is your page number right there? That's okay. We have 10 slides to go. Holy crap. I've only got 15 minutes left.
To improve mental clarity, preserves cognitive function, improves focus, enhances memory, ensures the brain has sufficient energy for better performance, increases BDNF, increases efficacy of nerve impulse transmission.
You're just reading off your damn PowerPoint presentation.
Reduces mental fatigue. So you can see this would be really great to
reduces mental fatigue
to take with the Energized. Improved memory and attention, improves attention and processing speed, short-term memory support, long-term memory support, and it improves eye strain and fatigue. And that's really important because that is all connected, right? So we want to make sure that we're supporting on all levels. All right, on to our hydrated. So this necessarily isn't a peptide infused product, but it is a peptide supporter. So those are 4 peptide products, but you'll see that the hydrated is filled.
Which one of those products had the specific fun little peptides in them? Who designed this? Oh my God, it's so busy. And I love a busy moment. I really do. You can't say that, Brooke. Amy said, Elaine, it's confidential. She doesn't need one, obviously. Sarcasm. Peptide supporter. Yeah, it's kind of it's like Prove It making ketones that dehydrate you only to make a mitoplex supplement that will rehydrate you. They create the problem and then fix the problem, and you pay more for it. That's my interpretation. That's probably not what actually happened when they formulated mitoplex.
With a bunch of minerals, it's Solar Sea Sport, which is minerals found in Salt Lake City in Utah. We have coconut water powder in here, which is almost identical to our own human plasma.
Coconut water powder the same as blood plasma. Coconut water is not identical to the plasma. Instead, it is closer to the liquid inside the red blood cells with low sodium and high potassium. So, Miss Medical Professional is misrepresenting the information to us again. I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe that information's even wrong. Maybe that information is wrong.
And so what this is going to do is this is going to bring a mechanism of transport for our peptides. So electrolytes.
Okay, 10 milligrams lutein and 480 milligram blend. I was confused because the lutein was at the top and it was also listed under the blend, so I was just confused.
Support bioactive peptides and ensure.
Where in Salt Lake did they find that blend? I'm not sure. It does on the PDFs. It does have the packaging or the facility address.
Cellular hydration. So for delivery, this is a natural source of hydration, maintains structural integrity of.
Isn't water a natural source of hydration? No? Oh, sorry.
Bioactive peptides, proper transport of bioactive peptides across all cell membranes.
So this hydration pack is going to help transport the peptides in a proper way. So they're making a claim that your peptides are going to be more efficacious, effective, if you take another one of their supplements that's going to cost you a hell of a lot more money. Okay? Got it? Got it. Clear as mud.
Maintains muscle function, maintains fluid balance, and maintains nerve signaling. We know that feeding the body water is imperative for life. So this is just
so water would be good for you to keep functioning, but taking the special, fancy, expensive powder from Make Wellness is going to give you the proper transport of bioactive peptides across your cell membranes. Cool.
It's going to add some additional support there. And then this one I'm very excited about. I've been taking this every night.
This is the one where you pour it on your tongue, and the only sweetener in it is stevia. And then you leave it on your tongue to dissolve completely. So then you have allegedly a film of product on your tongue and then on the roof of your mouth and maybe your cheeks as you swallow it, also on the back of your throat. So then you have a full circle stevia, cylinder of hell. And then you can wash it down with some water. Or maybe the hydrate, because then that's going to give you the proper transport between the cells.
For someone like me that cannot have your brain shut off,
the Great Salt Lake is horrendously toxic. Even the air quality in the area is poor. Woof.
Had a tough day with. Okay,
a lot of cellular transport proteins need ions and other things you can get from you can get from electrolytes, but it's still a BS claim. Okay, good to know, Amy.
Patients, maybe you had one that really just got under your skin. This calm is going to be amazing, and this is even going to be amazing for kids too. Let me just say,
this is going to be amazing for kids too. Hey, you know what it says right here at the top? It says adults pour contents of 1 stick. Oh, I can't read it because you're on top of the text. Okay.
this our products are formulated for 18 and older.
What happened to this? What happened to this? We can crush my soul. We don't have to get 5 likes till the end. But what happened here? What happened here? It says USA, no sugar. I don't know. Comp grass. What did y'all do? Who did this? Why didn't we check this before we uploaded it? Oh, what is this? What happened down here? Just randomly, something happened with the export and they didn't give a shit about looking at it.
You can use to your discretion based upon the ingredients here. But what I do with my kids is I quarter the dose, and it's a sublingual application.
You quarter the dose because this says it's for adults. Right? Doesn't this say for adults? Or is it just instructing the adults and that's how they're getting around people not losing their minds over someone giving it to kids? I don't even know.
It's a powder. Tastes great. Tastes like...
Yes, peptides with a purpose. I think someone didn't export the fonts. And so these are all they're just messed up.
Like a pixie stick. But you can see that there's some...
Dude, I've tasted a pixie stick before, and stevia doesn't taste anywhere near delicious as a pixie stick.
Sensoryl ashwagandha, which is great for adrenals. Lemon balm, which is...
Is ashwagandha safe to give children? Is ashwagandha safe for kids? Oh, yes. Ashwagandha is considered a safe... Okay, no, that's... Where's the NIH? The clinical study... A clinical study of ashwagandha grida and ashwagandha granules for its Brahmana and Balia effect in children. I don't know if this is even saying what I think it's saying. I'm going to put it in the live chat. Lemon balm, GABA, and L-theanine. Okay.
Known to be very calming. GABA, L-theanine, all great for relaxing. This is not something that is going to make you feel drowsy or knock you out. This is definitely something that in heightened states of anxiety, you can take through during the day. But we take this during night to kind of wind down. It's kind of like having a weighted blanket on you. Doesn't make you feel cognitively out of it, which I really like. So efficacy and mechanisms here: promotes relaxation, reduces the serum cortisol levels, which is clearly the stress hormone, increases DHEAS to cortisol ratio by 32%, which is the stress tolerance, 40% reduction in daily stress after 30 days, 62% of reduction in daily stress over 60 days. And I don't have to tell you guys, as practitioners and medical professionals, like
who can call themselves a medical professional? What people can call themselves a medical professional? The title of no. Here are some types of medical professionals and their specialties. urologist, surgeon, ophthalmologist, neurologist, dermatologist, radiologist, pediatrician, obstetrician, gynecologist, psychiatrist. Under federal regulations, a healthcare provider is defined as a doctor of medicine or osteopathy, podiatrist, dentist, chiropractor, clinical psychologist, optometrist, nurse practitioner, nurse midwife, or a clinical social worker who is authorized to practice by the state and performing within the scope of their practice as defined by state law, or a children's science practitioner. Christian science practitioner. A healthcare provider also is any provider from whom the university or the employees group health plan will accept medical certification. So this is from UC Berkeley. What makes you a medical professional? I'm coming. I have 3 minutes. Sorry.
We have an epidemic of stress out there. Everyone has some form of oxidative stress, environmental stress, lifestyle stress. Like, if we can tackle stress, this will be a blessing. So supports the body's natural GABA levels to calm this central nervous system. Mood regulation improves the body's overall environment by reducing stress. And there are new studies that are going to be published there.
Okay.
Actually in the works right now.
Oh, where are they?
So here is finally our never
Make wellness our clean slate philosophy. At the core of our commitment to wellness is the clear slate ingredient philosophy, a stringent set of guidelines that ensures our supplements are free from harmful ingredients.
list of, you guys can kind of pause this or take a screenshot of this. This is our never list of ingredients that is actually going to continue to grow. But you can see we have a promise here of things that will never sacrifice, our product for profit. We will never sacrifice the efficacy or the cleanness of our products for just getting them out faster or getting them out cheaper. So yeah, there's that. All right. So generate an additional income for your practice. No inventory, up to 40% on sales. Everything's going to drop ship. We can help you get set up. So get back with the person who sent you here today. Orders that are linked to you will be with you forever, which was a really important thing for me, because I can see a patient.
It's not true affiliate if you if someone is going to be tied to your number for the rest of their life. It's not a true affiliate, because you can't remember the affiliate whatever code if someone isn't tying it to that in a downline kind of way, my opinion. Anyways, we did it. And we may have done it.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up! We did it! Yay! Woo! Hooray! We did it!
That's Brooke Craig. We will keep you apprised. If you want to hear more about Brooke Craig, it's not the last video, but the one before that, we went on kind of a snoopity snoop, and Brooke's big mad that people in Modere are talking about her. And if you want to see that go down, you can just look back at my there's one of my videos titled Brooke Craig something or other, so you can watch that. Take care of yourselves. Maybe don't join Make Wellness. Maybe do some more research, do some more reading about what the hell's going on with these peptides, and maybe ask some better questions if you are in Make Wellness about what the hell are actually in the products. I have to go feed some floofs. Take care of your floofs. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget your meds. And I will see you next time. Yes, ugly jewelry next stream. Done and done. Okay. Doodles. Ah!
That's all, folks.